Hey everyone, welcome to the first video on this channel. Today we are in Woodside, California, and we're going to be driving on La Honda Road, or Highway 84, and we're going to be going to San Gregorio. La Honda Road is one of my favorite back roads in the Bay Area because it has a little bit of everything. There's tight corners, or S's if you want to call it that, and then towards the end of the road there's more high-speed straights. So it's got a little bit of everything, and it's a little interesting. And I usually do this maybe once or twice a month. I drive through this road. I guess the next question many of you guys may be having is, why did I decide to make a YouTube channel? That's a good question. There's two reasons. Number one, and this is the first reason, is because I love cars. And I usually watch a lot of car YouTubers on YouTube. And there's one channel in particular. His channel is called The Topher. And he does POV car reviews, so he puts a GoPro in his head and he reviews cars. He provides commentary, he drives them, and does things of that nature. So his channel intrigued me because I've always wanted to showcase cars, and I figured I can do POV drives. That could be something I could do. So that was one reason. The second reason, and this was the main reason really, was because over the past 3 or 4 weeks, I've just been kind of like mentally and emotionally down. Something happened 3-4 weeks ago, which, from that point on, I had to move on. I had to get over it. And obviously, it's not a good mentality to have. So this past weekend, I kind of came to the realization that I need to take this moving on stuff really seriously. And why I came to that realization was because it was negatively impacting aspects of my life. So that's when I decided I need to get into a new hobby, and I chose YouTube. So quite literally, on Sunday, I bought a GoPro, I bought some binaural microphones, and I bought an audio recorder, and now here I am. I am sitting in my car in a random parking lot in Woodside, California. I have a GoPro stuck to my head, I have 2 microphones in my ear, and I am talking to myself in my car. This is what most people would do when they're sad, right? They'd buy a GoPro and they talk to themselves in their car. Anyways, enough of the sad philosophical talk. Let's show you guys what we're driving today. So today we are driving the 2022 Lexus RC350. Now this is my personal car that I bought about 2 months ago, and this is the F Sport rear-wheel drive model. It has an 8-speed automatic. It's powered by a 3.5 liter naturally aspirated V6, making 311 horsepower and 280 pound-feet of torque. I haven't done any mods to the car. It's completely stock. The only thing that I have done to the car is cosmetic. So I've gotten IGL ceramic coating applied to the car. I've gotten PPF applied to the car, so the full front end of the car has PPF, and I got window tints done. The only other thing that I'm really looking at doing for this car is changing the brake calipers. So right now, if you can see, we have black brake calipers, and Lexus offers an optional OEM accessory for orange brake calipers. So that's something that I will change in the coming months. I think around January, December, when I take this car in for an oil change, I'll change that. But other than that, that is the car in a nutshell. So ladies and gentlemen, let's get down to business. Let's start driving. Now, for these videos, I don't really know how this is going to work for the most part. Just a heads up, I don't plan on giving this much commentary in the future. I plan on just being, focusing on the drive. That's the whole point of these videos is, relaxing with the drive. I go on these drives as a way to de-stress, and hopefully it's relaxing for you guys as the viewer. But if you guys like commentary, then sure, I can provide more commentary in the future. But let's begin. I'm excited. This is the first time that I'm going to be taking this car on this road. I've never, taken this car on La Honda Road before, even though this is my favorite back road. So I'm really excited. Now, how do we get out of here? Let's see. And then the other thing that I'll note is I'm going to be keeping the car in Sport Plus, but I'll leave it in automatic for now. Again, I want to see how the transmission is programmed for the most part, and if it's struggling, then obviously we'll go to switch to manual mode, but for now we'll stay in automatic. think I went the wrong way. God damn it. Alright, here we go. So again, first part of the road, really technical, tight corners. This is what I enjoy. See how it handles. We have to let the bikers by. Really nice hairpin corner coming up here. I always love this, it's fun. Automatic is not bad, but again, the meat of the power band in this car is at 4,700 RPM. Right now it's staying around 2,500, 3,000, so it's not at the peak power, but it's still pretty good for what it is. And obviously this is rear wheel drive, so the car is playful in corners. It tends to oversteer, as most rear wheel drive cars do, so you can get the tail end to stick out a bit. I mean, obviously if you turn off traction control, I'm sure you could maybe get into a slide or a drift, but we won't do that. So this restaurant over here, I think it's called Alice's. Yeah, it is Alice's. There's a lot of nice supercars here, so if you come here on the weekend, you can see a lot of nice cars. There's a nice Porsche I can already see. These are the S's that I'm talking about. It's really fun. You can feel the suspension and the handling of your car really well. Oh, the tires are screaming a bit. That was a little sketchy. Yeah, these aren't summer tires, so you can't really push them too much. These are your typical all seasons, so gotta keep that in mind. Honestly, I don't even think, I mean, sure, if I go in manual mode, I can go to 4,000 RPM, but this car is doing pretty well in automatic. I'm surprised. It's still got some punch to it. I mean, it doesn't sound as good. I mean, maybe I'll demonstrate later on. I'll show you what this car sounds like once you're at 5,000 RPM, but I mean, it's pretty good for what it is in automatic. I'm surprised. I thought it would be kind of trash, but it's not bad. Brakes are not bad, pretty good for what it is. Again, this isn't a pure sports car like an M car. This is more of a luxury Grand Tourer, right? So luxury comes first, sportiness comes second. So you have to keep your expectations in check really when you're driving cars like this. this is La Honda. There you go, there's a sign. I don't really know what's here. Only 900 people, so there isn't much. But we're halfway there. San Gregorio's the next stop. That's where the ocean is. And yeah. Alright, I'll try manual mode, see how the car does. It's not bad. Pretty responsive. It does a pretty good job in automatic, honestly. I'm just gonna leave it at that so I can focus on the road. I don't have to worry about the gears. But here we go. This is where the road opens up. More or less, we're chilling now. There aren't too many like technical corners like we saw back there. And now the ocean is coming up, so that'll be cool. Just gonna put it back in individual because I don't want to get beat up anymore. Sorry, not individual, normal. But yeah, I guess that was a good time. Just what I'm going to do with the channel since the road is more or less done. I'm going to try and upload videos maybe once or twice a week, just depending on how much footage I can get on a weekend when I go for these drives. The plan is to keep releasing content like I am today. Again, there won't be as much commentary as, you know, there was today, because again, this is the first video. I figured, let me just talk a bit, just to explain why I'm doing this, what you can expect, so on and so forth. In terms of future content, so you can expect content like this. Again, not too much commentary, again, mainly on the drive. I'll try and switch up the cars. So I have access to other cars, mainly an Acura Integra. I'll try and bring that in as well to do videos on. It'll be, you know, a good difference because that's turbocharged front wheel drive. See the difference, you know, how they handle. So I'll do that. The other thing that I'd like is I'd like to have a passenger. So the passenger seat's kind of empty right now. I'd like to have, you know, maybe a passenger princess or a passenger prince to come along, right? And, you know, he or she can provide some commentary, or they can just be quiet and enjoy the ride. So that'd be cool if I could find some guests to come over. That'd be nice. And then the only other thing that comes to mind in terms of future videos is maybe I'll put some tutorials on how I clean and detail my car. So I'm into detailing, so maybe well, at least for this car, every 2-3 weeks I'm cleaning the inside of the car. I'm putting leather conditioner or vinyl rubber protectant everywhere. So that's something I can do. I can just put the GoPro on, show you guys how I do those things, and you know, you can replicate it. So that's something that I'm thinking about doing in the future as well. There's videos like that. But again, main content is going to be drives. That's the whole point of this channel. All right. Sorry guys. It seems like my GoPro overheated towards the end of the drive, so I had to cut in and have 2 clips. I'm still learning this. It seems like if you shoot at 4K on a GoPro, it overheats and then it automatically shuts down. So I think I'm gonna have to turn down the resolution for next video. But you guys didn't really miss much. That was the end of the drive, really. Because again, after that it just straightens out, and then you get into San Gregorio, and then you're basically at the beach. So like right now, well, this is the beach parking lot. Well, the beach is, if you look at the map, hopefully you can see that there's a beach. The ocean is literally right behind me. Anyways, so that will wrap up the video. Again, for future content, you guys can expect more videos like this. Again, most of the videos are going to be on drives. If I can find a guest to come with me, that would be great. I'd love to have a passenger with me. And I'll also try and upload maybe tutorials on how I, you know, how I detail my cars and things like that. I can just put the GoPro on. But other than that, that is La Honda Road. I recommend it. If you guys are trying to go to the ocean from the East Bay or anywhere in the Bay Area, try and take La Honda Road. It's a little bit more interesting than taking the road to Half Moon Bay, which is Highway 92. Yeah, La Honda Road's longer, but there is literally no traffic because no one drives on this road, and it's fun. So I think you guys would really enjoy it. But that'll wrap up the video, guys. Thank you so much, and I hope to see you all in the next video.